So in the previous tutorial, I've taken you through how to purchase your domain name, your hosting, and how to install WordPress to your site. I've also taken you through the dashboard of WordPress. In this tutorial, I'm just going to be taking you through how to design a simple website using Elementor. For this, I'm going to be signing in using my Namecheap backend. So I'm just going to put my username and my password. Always note your username and password. Usually, if you're signing on a new device, you'll be asked for a verification code, or if you've not signed in for a while, and that's what they're asking for me here. So I'm going to quickly put in my verification code. And then just click on submit. Okay, so this is it. So I have on this particular account, you can have, now note, you can have as many Namecheap accounts as you want, as possible, and you can also have accounts on other domains. I use Google domains for some clients. I use Google Host for those that want .ng and all of that. Now for this account, I have quite a number of clients, and we're going to be designing a website for molded.org. It's an NGO. Is an NGO, and so if you want to find your domain, if you have just one, you just see here just one. If you have more than one, you're going to be quite the number. You see view all. So because I don't have anything to do with the domain, it's just the WordPress. I'll just go through my hosting. So I'll just click on hosting list. So when you click on hosting list, I have quite a number already. Like I told you, if you have just one, you just see just one. I'm going to identify my domain, which is this, and I'll just click on go to cPanel. This way I don't have to really log in and give passwords if I kept. But if you have passwords, your passwords kept somewhere, please by all means just you just click on the username, and then you put /wp.admin. Now for this tutorial, we're going to be going through the back end. However, if you've not installed WordPress to your site, if you go through this, you most likely will not find anything. It will just be blank like this. This is a fresh account. We've just gotten the hosting and the domain. So I'm going to be installing WordPress. When I go to my cPanel, you just scroll down. Sometimes you might find it up here, but on this one, it's down. Just scroll down, you see it here. I'll just click on WordPress. To install WordPress doesn't take up to 10 minutes. Usually it's 5 minutes or less depending on your network. So it's going to bring you to Software Carlos. For Namecheap, Software Carlos have this installer to install their app, and if you scroll down, if you have any installed WordPress, you see it here, but we don't have one. So I'm just going to click on install. And here you're seeing the version. There are different versions. Click on the latest. It's usually nice, except you want to use a theme that does not have the latest WordPress version, right? So you can have that. And then make sure your domain is secured, like I explained. So this is absolutely fine. And then this is the domain name. Make sure you click on the right domain name. Now for the blog site name, for this we can actually always change it later on the WordPress site, but I'll just change it here with model things, and I'll just put a site description, same thing. The beautiful thing is that when you have installed, it's not like you can't change it, you can always change it, right? And then the username, I'll just leave admin, and this is the password. I will just copy it and save it somewhere, because it's not something you can automatically cram. So you might want to also do the same, or you can actually change it to whatever it is that you want. You don't want people to see it, you just click on hide, and then it shows. So I'm actually going to change this quickly, and then we'll continue. So I've just quickly changed the password to what I actually want, and then if you scroll down, you see login attempts. This is checked. You don't need to choose any other thing. You don't also need to install things. Now I'm going to put the email details that I want this to notify me once this is done. I usually put this on, but if you're online, you might not need it. But for me, I want to be notified that it's done. Maybe I want to go do something else and all of that. So I'll just put in my email details, and I'll just click on install. Password strength has to be put on 80. Okay, let me be sure. Okay, mine is 78. I just quickly change it. And here we are, it's 100%, right? So I'm just going to click on install, like I said, and I can save this here, so I don't have to put it. It's my personal laptop. If it's not your personal computer, you might want to change it. You might want to rework on it and not actually have it all over the place. You might just have to write it down or save it somewhere, right? So this is ready. So this is what you see, that your site is ready. Now if you click on, remember we clicked on it here, what did you see? Nothing. Now this is the same site. I'm just going to click on it here, and you see you can also even refresh this, and you see what you'll find. So this is your, that we installed for this site, and this is the URL. So do you see back end? So you see we've installed. So when it's not installed, you won't see anything there. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I could just leave this selectors, software pullers, or I could just go back to the cPanel, which I'm going to do because I'm going to quickly set up the email account before I come to the WordPress site. So I'll just go here and quickly set up email account. Set up email account, you just set for the email account here. This is email, so I just click on email. And the next thing I'm going to do is just to create. There's one here already, hello, which we already have, but I'm going to create the admin. Remember we did admin, so I'm going to do the admin just to show you how to create. I've already created an email address before. When you use most hosting, you have up to 30 free emails available to create, so they are all web mails, right? So you need to be watchful. So once you click create, it takes you here. So what do you want at model.com? I could just say admin and set password now. You could just generate the password, click here to generate, or you can actually put in the password you want, but make sure it's strong. So the level of strength is going to be given this icon, and then you can, this optional settings, you can open it up and choose the storage speed. You always have up to 1 gig or so you can have this, or you can have unlimited, which I usually put unlimited, especially when you don't have so many emails. If you have sub, maybe for your staff, you can just put them at only 250 each, so that if it's full, you can delete, right, and automatically create folders and send the welcome mail with instructions to the mail client, absolutely. And then I'll just click on create. So it's just going to quickly create, and then I'm going to save this. So you see, this is the email address, as simple as that. If you want to log into the email, there are 2 ways to log in. You can come to the cPanel and go to the emails, and when you come to email box, you click on check email. It opens into another tab, and when it opens into another tab, it brings you in here to the webmail. I told you it's a webmail that you're logging into. So there are different options used to open it. There's round cube, there's chord, but round cube is the best and most popular. So I'll just click on open this, so that next time it doesn't have to bring me here to be choosing what I want to open, and then I'll just click on open. Do you understand? So once you click check that box, it doesn't have to be bringing you here again. If you don't check the box, anytime you click on opening, it will be taking you through there, and then we have our emails. Remember, we selected to email us the configuration settings. This is what it's sent for, right? Another way you can open your webmail is to go to the molded.org/webmail. Now this is what is obtainable for Namecheap hosting. For some other hosts, they will not. For other hosts, it might be webmail.molded.org or webmail/molded.org. You just have to know what works for your hosting. So here we can just put the email address, which was that admin@molded.org, and then we can put our password. I'm not sure I remember. I copied the password. Let me be sure. No, I didn't. So you can put the password there, and when you log in, you also see what we have actually said. I didn't copy the password. I just saved it on my system, right? So that's how to create email list. Now, if you want to go back to the cPanel, just click here. It takes you back to the cPanel. So you have emails. You have created the email. You might want to create forwarders. Maybe you can't open your web mail on your phone, and you want whatever mail comes to come to your email address. So I can create a forwarder. To create a forwarder, it means any mail that comes to that mail should come there. So if you open forwarders, you click on add forwarder. When you click on add forwarder, the admin mail, this is admin, and I'm going to say forward to, I'm just going to put my business email address. Now note, it can always be changed. You can always delete the forwarder, or you can change it. So I'm just going to put in this, and I'll just click on add forwarder. So any mail that goes to that admin that's molded will actually get to me. So this is it. I'll go back and then I can edit it or delete it or whatever it is I want to do. Okay, so this works. So this is how it is, admin@molded.com. Okay, so this is it. This is the email folder. You go back here to your cPanel. You have your email list, and there are so many things here you can work on. The first thing, another thing you want to work on immediately is your autoresponders. Autoresponders is when people send you a mail, you want them to get an email immediately telling them that you're going to be getting a reply soon or something. So I'm going to set an autoresponder. I'm going to come and just set on add autoresponder. So click on add autoresponder. Ignore the character set that is there. It's there. Don't watch it. Then interval, I can just say 0. That's just reply immediately. If you put 1 hour, maybe 1 after I send it, I put 0. Then subject of the message. So this is the email. We're going to have the email we want to use is admin. That's what we're setting now. Add domain, or let's put the hello email, or anyone. Okay, we've been using admin, so let's use the admin. And then from, so I'm going to put this. This is the icon, Control C, that from the person that sent it to the email, that sent the email, right? And the subject, I'm going to put the subject, the person's subject, person that sent the email. And then I'll just say hello. I think here you can also have the incoming email address if you want. I'll just say hello. We have just received your email. We will respond within 24 hours. Now please feel free to customize it as much as you want. I'm just giving you an example. I'm going to the molded team, right? So we can have this and start immediately. Stop network and we just create custom. That's how to create an autoresponder. So when they send a mail here, which you can actually try now if I have not reset the whole thing by the time you're actually watching this tutorial, but most likely that's what you're going to get before we respond to you. So you can go back to the cPanel. So that is everything about setting up your email, installing WordPress on the cPanel. It's important to set up your email before you start working on the site, because for some parts of the site you're going to be putting your email contact details, you're going to be resetting some things, and it might be sending confirmation to the email. So you can see, yes, we could install the WordPress using admin when admin mail has not been created. But you need to create it, because if you need to reset something, they're going to send it to that admin mail, right? So that's how it works. So in the next lesson, we're just going to quickly look at how to update our back end to get it ready to actually install and build an Elementor website.